there everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we've got a bit of a show and tell video. I guess it's technically an unboxing video, but a couple of weeks ago I received a very nice parcel all the way from Spain from Tallan Pick, and I did attempt to do an unboxing video. However, my normal camera was playing up and I was trying to record it using an action camera because I was really excited about this parcel and I wanted to share it with you. And I also recorded external audio, and when I tried to stitch it all together in the video editing software, it really wasn't working out very well, and I've decided to kind of abandon that project because I don't have much time to sit and work through work with the editing software and make it more enjoyable to watch and everything. So I've decided that I'm going to abandon that project, and instead I'm going to do a show and tell video. I've got all the locks just beside me here. I've been picking them, I've been enjoying them, and now I'm going to show them all to you, and hopefully Tallan Pick gets the credit that he deserves for this really amazing parcel. And yes, so let's get started because there are quite a lot of locks to share. So a lot of these locks are Spanish locks, which is and actually made in Spain as well, which is really nice for me because I haven't had a parcel from Spain before, I don't think. So I think we'll start off with the padlocks that he sent. We'll start off with a very typical Spanish lock. From what I can see, it's a Linz, and it is a 5-pinner, I think, 40mm Linz. Very nice little lock, and I think these are very common in Spain. That's actually a very tricky little pick, so that will be very fun to share with you. We have another Linz, but this one has a very long shackle on it. It doesn't even fit in the frame. There we go. This one's had a bit of use, so the sharp corners have all been nicely rounded off for us. And I think this might have a different keyway. Yep, it's a different keyway, or slightly I think. And again, crazy bitting there, so that will be very fun. I have not yet picked this one open, I don't think. Next one, again a very typical Spanish lock. This is IFAM, and I have had some IFAMs. I actually got some from work that had cropped shackles. They were almost exactly like this, and unfortunately they had to be cut off because they were brand new, and under a year of use outdoors they just completely froze up, and they had to be cut off. So not built for the Scottish weather, but nonetheless very difficult to pick. And this looks to be a different keyway. The ones that we had were kind of Yale style keyways. Moving on. Oh, we've got quite a few IFAMs, so we'll go through those. This one is it looks like a marine grade IFAM lock, and I was interested to see that IFAM don't stamp hardened on their shackles. It's the same with this one here. I've never actually seen an IFAM padlock with a hardened stamped on the shackle. This is quite an easy little pick. That one. We've got a 50mm version of that. This it seems like it's a brass padlock with some sort of finish on it. And we've got another one that's a little bit different. This one's actually heavier, so again maybe a different finish. A very shiny lock. This one has a key. Very cool bitting there, and the same keyway on both of these, so maybe it's a different year of lock. We have another Linz padlock. This one's a very large one, a 50mm, and this one has a cool engraving on the back there. I think my friend Potty314 would definitely enjoy this one. I think he's got a few in his collection already. This one's had a bit of use. Very nice lock, very hefty kind of lock. And we also have a Typhon, I think that's how you pronounce that. Little padlock, not a difficult pick. We'll maybe pick this one today. It's a Yale style keyway. And this one, I'm not even going to try and pronounce some of the stuff in here. Maybe it's an Amig, maybe. I think that means double locking. I could be wrong there. Maybe Carlos would explain that for me. This one's definitely seen a lot of use, and it's a nice old lock. I like these old locks. And I think the last padlock that we have here, one that I'm very excited about, this is not Spanish, it's German, an Abus. It's an Abus Brady lockout tagout padlock. I had an interesting conversation with somebody on Facebook about this who were asking about this kind of lockout padlock. So we'll get an interesting video about this. This is the equivalent, the plastic body lockout tagout equivalent of the Abus 7130, and it's got a strange core release mechanism, which I will enjoy showing you. And it's got the miniature Abus 888 core there, so very, very cool there. Nice bitting, very, very cool lock, fun lock to pick. And now we move on to the Euro cylinders. So let me pick one up here. I'm not sure what brand this is. It didn't come with a key. But it's got a fairly standard dimple keyway there. That will be interesting, I'm sure. I've never really, well, I haven't tried dimple locks for a while, and I apologise about the bashing in the background. It's neighbours hitting their head off the wall or something. We have a 5-pin, it looks to be 5-pin. Nice, I like that. And apparently dimple locks are very common in Spain. They're quite hard to get a hold of over here. We get, you know, the Yale and the ABS Avocet and that kind of stuff, but they're not really common. This, okay, let me pull out another one here. This one is a Tessa, I think. Asa Abloy. Very cool. I've never had one of these before. And I was interested to see that it's got a notch out the end. Maybe that's due to the cam mechanism. I notice it's got a bit of a rattle in it. And a very strange shape. This end is actually twice as long as this end. I would be very interested to see the kind of door that this would come from. It would be a very thick door. And I was also interested to see that with these Tessa locks, the cams are central. Like most Euro cylinders have got the cam off to one side, but these are central. So you would only need the screwdriver to remove this from the door. You would not need a key if the door was open. And a fairly wide open keyway there. Works dead smooth, and it is a 5-pin lock. Now this one here, which I was about to show you, it is very light. I don't think this is brass. I think it's some form of zinc, perhaps. Again, central cam. It doesn't actually say Tessa on it anywhere, but the keyway is the same as this one here, so I'm going to assume that it's a Tessa lock of some sort. And again, very cool bitting. This is a difficult lock, and a very unusual weight to it. I think it must be some form of zinc. You can kind of see where it's worn away at the edges. Very cool. And now, yeah, more dimple stuff. Here we have another Tessa. This is a dimple version. Very cool. And it is a 6-pinner. I'm going to have to brush up on my dimple lock picking skills. Dead smooth. I'm looking forward to that one. I have to dig out the dimple picks. We have a couple of little cam locks. Now this one is an STS, and I believe these do have some craziness in them. I think Carlos took apart a few of these on his channel. And this, I'm not quite sure it has ARFE on the key. And again, it's another one of those little kind of cam locks, although it doesn't have a square portion on it for a tailpiece, so I'm not really sure where this would be used. And it only rotates in the counterclockwise direction, which is again quite quirky, quite cool. I like that. And last, but certainly not least, wow, we've got a lot going on here. It says on the front, STS LIC, no, STS IX LIC DOM. And I'm struggling to focus on that, but I want you to be able to read this, because maybe some of you can explain what this is all about. I've never seen one of these before. I did do a quick YouTube search. It seems like a couple of people have picked these. So is this a DOM? Is it an STS? Is it, what is it? This is a cam mechanism I've not personally seen before. I believe they're quite common in Israel. It's some sort of gear mechanism. This must mesh into the locking mechanism in a door. And this is very interesting. If we look down that keyway, we have one row of pins here. These are rounded pins. And then over here, it looks like we've got some square pins. So more information on this would definitely be appreciated. I'm not sure if I'll be able to pick this one or not, but we'll certainly have a go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all that I have to show you today. This very, very cool parcel from Carlos in Spain. And just as an added bonus, I'm going to try and pick this little Typhon 40mm padlock. I wasn't really prepared to pick anything, but I think we've got all we need right here. So 5, 3, oh, and it's open. So quite a simple little pick. I don't think there are any security pins in this, but again, quite a cute little Typhon 40mm padlock. Very cool. So, Carlos, thank you very, very much for all of these locks here. I'm sorry I couldn't do a proper unboxing video, but I really, really appreciate all of this stuff, and I look forward to sharing it with you again as I make the picking videos for each of these locks. That's all that I've got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please do check out Tallan Pick's channel. For those of you who don't speak Spanish, he does have English subtitles, which I find very helpful. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.